being told, look, let's smoke a joint, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, the pill's semi-working, and they're like, whoa, no, because this could make you want to take stronger drugs. But I was taught, no, you're right. Pot is the gateway drug to opiates. So I'm thinking, why would I go backwards? It doesn't make any sense. I'm like walking in a circle.
That's actually not true. They say that the people that in like Colorado and Washington that are smoking it legally, a lot of them are just are giving up the harder shit to smoke weed.
Yeah, they've had some recent studies come out about gateway drugs, and the one they blame the worst is cigarettes. Cigarette is the big gateway drug.
You know, I agree. Those fucking cigarettes, and it's the ultimate hypocrisy. Think about it. I mean, of all these so-called alleged drug wars, and there's that tax stamp, and they're telling you, look, this is probably going to fucking kill you, and there's a tax stamp right next to it. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. You're high-fiving yourself.
New York actually has an actual. Well, New York City actually has an actual tax stamp on the cigarettes.
Yeah, most
like you can't buy cigarettes without that tax stamp on.
Oh, they're on the cigarette itself?
Yeah, they're on the box.
Oh, I thought you put it on the cigarette.
No,
pretty fancy.
Well, see, I can think back to the 80s,
fact,
literally, like off the top of my head. And there's a commercial where this mom comes home. And there's a kid, well, not a kid, but like a 25-year-old dude with his friend, and he's smoking. And his mom comes home and says, Louis, have you looked for a job today? And he's like, no, Mom, no. And he's waving the smoke away. I mean, that's what they were pushing. And then they're just going to do a reversal on that shit?
Yeah.
That makes me not trust anything. You know?
Well, on top of that, it's the VA that's making the push to do this. And obviously, it's going to have something to do with it. And I'm thinking, there's Pfizer sitting there. And a lot of these big pharmaceutical companies going, whoa, what the fuck? We don't make weed. Hold on.
That's right.
Well, in New York, a pack of cigarettes is $14.50.
Jesus.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I
honestly.
remember when they were like $7.50, and I thought that was bad.
One pack of cigarettes is $14?
Yeah, because they wanna stop people from smoking, so they just raise it up. They keep raising it up. They just add like an 11%. Well, I forgot how much the tax is, but
that's why you hear about these guys getting busted selling individual cigarettes. It's profitable now.
Lucy's, yeah.
What's a bottle of Mad Dog 2020 cost? Like $78?
What the hell is Mad Dog?
I just figured you'd know that.
Oh, man.
Why would I know that?
I don't know. It wasn't a racist comment.
God, fuck you, guy.
I know. I love you too, non-homo.
I'm tired of your shit, you fucking white nationalist.
I think Mad Dog is still like $2 everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, Country Quencher. Maybe that? No?
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm. That was cheap wine. We used to get that wine for $2.50 a bottle.
Yeah. Think about that. You get a lottery ticket, a pack of cigarettes, and some Country Quencher in a straw. Paper bag optional.
Is there anyone still listening to this shit?
Of course. It's epic.
They're overtaken with the quality of this production. They're not even chatting right now. So
yeah. We could have been off the air and not even realized it.
Could have been.
Yeah. I think we're at our ending here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're coming to a close. I can feel the energy dropping, and I always like to cut the head off the snake before he jumps in a hole.
My pills worn off.
Pills?
It was, medication.
We're moving into the final 10 minutes, folks, so I want you to think about what matters to you, and let's get it to these people. They want to hear.
Yeah, Louie hasn't sang anything this evening. I'm a little distracted by that.
Tell us what you hate about America and shit. Oh, he can sing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, I got nothing.
Nah. No. You say now he's being difficult.
Lady. I'm not going to sing, so forget that shit.
I'm not either. I was just I wanted to listen.
New York State imposes a tax of $4.35 on a pack of 20.
Jesus.
And then if you're in New York City, New York City adds an additional $1.60.
Didn't they start this deal too in New York where if you don't continue to puff, so to speak, on the cigarette, it goes out like almost instantly? I know.
Yeah, that's a safety feature so that way it won't cause fires.
Yeah,
But
well,
now,
that's everywhere.
most people now are starting to switch for the electronic cigarettes,
Hmm.
Yeah, I had.
which actually comes out cheaper because like one cartridge is like a pack, and it's less than $14. So in fact, for the longest time, they New York City wasn't taxing it because it wasn't real cigarettes, but now they are. They figured it out. Either way, they're getting their money.
It's definitely much cheaper because I've got some e-cig setups. I started off with, they got me in the mall, those fuckers. They get you for like $140.
Yeah, I got two of these fucking things, and I still have an issue with them. When you're driving, especially when you pass a law enforcement, a cop, you feel obligated to like show it to him so he doesn't think you're smoking crack or. It's like, look, it's an e-cigarette. They double glance you. They do it here. I feel bad. I'm like going to get pulled over and they're going to test my e-cigarette.
Well, from everything I've read, they are really much safer. I mean, they're finding trace amounts of formaldehyde, but what does that mean? There's 4,000, 5,000 carcinogens in a cigarette. Fuck trace amounts of formaldehyde, Much
they
safer
just
than
can't
regular
get the
smoke.
taste right. I mean,
I know.
Can't they make this look like a fucking cigarette instead of this big butt plug looking thing that I have here?
Well, they can.
They do.
What they found out is that the batteries aren't powerful enough unless they're bigger to get the coils hot enough to burn at the right temperature to give you a good vapor. So they're making bigger batteries.
I saw a guy that had this, you know what the old cell phones look like, a briefcase?
Oh, yeah.
They have this thing that it looks like a small car battery that these people are puffing on.
That's too big.
Yeah.
I've seen the ones that
the ones that they sell at the bodegas here, they look like cigarettes and they're small like cigarettes, and I see people puffing. In fact, I have a video of me puffing on one.
So you do smoke?
No, I wasn't inhaling. I was just sucking it in and for effect, but I didn't like swallow it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Clinton.
Louie Beeeee.
I just sucked it into like my cheeks and just blew it back out, but it didn't go in my lungs.
What possessed you do that though? I mean, for what reason?
I was doing a character.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to do a character. In fact, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Uh-oh.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think e-cigs are missing something. I think some of these carcinogens in there are also addictive, so it's not just the nicotine. Because if it was just the nicotine, then the patch would work, the gum would work. But a smoker has a real problem not smoking. And even when you replace the physical act of smoking with a vape, a cigarette, whatever, e-cig, there's still something missing. There's something missing from that experience. I don't know. I tell you what I do like is the French toast flavored nicotine juice. That is some good shit.
See, I don't like the fruity stuff. And the cigarette
bullshit.
Yeah, really, listen to me. Listen to me.
That is an evil
Well
app.
played. That was pretty good. All right, I don't know
You can
what that
pay
is.
yourself, you fuck bastard.
Yeah. Fucking
Ladies and
Brazilian.
gentlemen, the evil show is winding down. We're waiting for Louie Beeeee to find a clip that he wants to play.
I already did. I put it in the chat room.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I put it in.
Play it.
All right, so we're getting into closing thoughts here. Let's hit him with the hard stuff now. We need the knockout punch. It's the 11th round. This is the championship rounds. What do you want, a Jeopardy theme? I mean...
Oh. Like, who's going first?
Well, I didn't want to go first because it would be a racist thing, evidently.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans go first when there's a show with two white guys and a Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
That's custom.
That should be a show. Two white guys, a Puerto Rican, on a pizza place.
Yeah, it's like a affirmative action. You go first.
Yes. What I learned today was a guy will lie about not liking fruity things when we all know that he likes fruity things. He takes excessively long shits that have hurt him.
Subjective.
Yeah, in fact, big craps make him religious because then he starts praying to Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned that if you get if a trip to Narnia Queens is a metered ride from a Somalian nigger.
That was an
Um,
epic. Yes.
yes, so that's what I learned on today's show.
To say Somalian nigger, is that kind of overkill? I mean, isn't that?
I don't know. I mean, at least he wasn't hijacking.
Okay, right. You're right. And if he has a boat, that's a whole different kind of Somalian. He's a pirate at that point. Okay, guy, it's all you now.
I like liquid lap dance pants. That's it.
That's all you got?
That's all I've learned today. Oh, and when you're at the urinal, people will give you space if you just randomly start flapping your hang down, your do-jigger. Period. Okay. Nothing else.
Well, I didn't know that the closing of this show would be us talking about what we learned. I thought it was more like what we wanted to preach. But if we're doing what we learned today, I didn't learn anything today. I learned that Louie Beeeee does have the courage to go up and talk to a random cab driver and ask that cab driver to take him to a fantasy land. And the cab driver responds, meter. Meter. That makes no sense to me. That would be like Guy coming up to me and saying, can I have a light for my cigarette? And I say, 11. It just doesn't make sense. But I didn't learn anything today except this show's fun and we need to keep doing it. And I hosted the show successfully almost. There is some cackling and popping on there with a DSL connection, which means that God has ordained this show to last and to succeed. Because even DSL could not destroy us. It's
Amen, Raven.
Evil show.
Very.
Amen.
That's all I got.
Amen.
Amen. Are we done here?
That girl does want me. Yes, now we are. Thank you.
We're gonna take this train wreck of a show to its untimely death right about now. So thank you guys for coming on the show. Thank you people for listening to the show. Guy Shay, Louie Beeeee, check out their shows. They both do their own shows on Spreaker, and they have a formidable amount of talent that is exceeding my talent by great measures. But together, we're quite a force detour, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh, okay.
So that's all I got, and I'm hanging up on you bitches. There we go. I love it. Well, once in a while you have control. You know, it goes to your head a little. And that's what we're going to do. You guys heard it here. It is Truth on Tap, but not today. Today, Truth on Tap was hosting The Evil Show, which was the brainchild of Guy Shay, who decided that several people with intelligence and talent needed to come together to give people something different, something new, something that didn't sound so fucking retarded as some of the panels you do here on Spreaker.